Hello, I am Janvi and I'm shooting my Reflection A for Toolbox for Prototyping and Interdisciplinary Collaboration. Before I start this, I'd really like to thank Mr. Ben for being of great support through our entire assignments. Thanks for being very cooperative and consistent with our classes. Wouldn't have reached here without you. Starting off with Reflection A, here are a few questions that I'd like to answer. The impact of prototyping that holds on you when communicating your ideas to the group and when it was or wasn't more successful. And then another medium you would naturally use. So my answer to this would be very simple. Prototype simply means first or preliminary version of a product from which the other forms are developed, and our task was to make a prototype of a launcher. It wasn't necessary that it should be working or moving, but to put out our ideas using cardboards and other low budget stationery available. Shambhavi was a group leader and she invited all the ideas. I personally believe I was more successful in communicating my ideas verbally and by sketching. Saurav and Aditya were of great help to put it to 3D version using cardboards. Question number 2. When you felt most able to generate new ideas and it was affected by close proximity to new cultures and workspaces. Okay, I believe the more we started concentrating on the objects and activities happening around us, we had quite a list of ideas with us. Everything seemed more relatable and exciting, and working on the project seemed comparatively easier. Movement of heavy objects through different sources started making sense, and generation of ideas started emerging. Supermarket had a massive role to play personally on me, since I observed the heavy boxes being taken to one place from another using a lot of manual energy, and the main ideation started to imagine how to do the exact same thing on moon without manpower and using more of technology. Question number 3. How personal confidence or lack of either supports or challenges you when working with collaborative groups? Personally, I am very low on self-confidence and self-esteem, but the group members were great enough to comfort and were very acceptable with all sort of ideas, even if they weren't that great. All ideas were warmly welcomed and were given a say. And I must say, Shambhavi had a gigantic role to play in the entire process. She was very patient with even if the ideas were shit, and had the skills to modify the worst of ideas and honestly catapult the final submission was initially the most rejected idea. And with this, I'd like to come to an end of Reflection A. Thank you.